My name is Olivier Langrand. I'm the Executive Director of the Critical Ecosystem Partnership Fund. I'm normally based in Washington, D.C., but today I'm here in Nairobi participating in a CEPF workshop for the midterm assessment of the investment that is going to the Afro-Mountain hotspots. Yes, I was involved in this board meeting of the Afro-Mountain hotspot last week in Lake Ipia, and that was, for me, the highlight was to see how the investment we are making in the regional implementation team, BirdLife, and the partners of BirdLife in this context, so especially IUCN, are working, to help the grantees to really achieve the conservation on the ground.
My name is Stuart Patterson. I work for Fauna and Flora International, and I'm Executive Manager of the Conservation Leadership Programme. We're working in collaboration with the Tropical Biology Association, and there are several aims of this project. The first of all is to get 40 CEPF grantees from all across the hotspot together, congregated at a conference specifically aimed at capacity building in Africa. We've organised a series of networking events, and we've also given a presentation back about the midterm valuation of the whole CEPF Eastern Afro-Mountain programme.
My name is Magnus Mosha. I work for Frankfurt Zoological Society, and we are working in Western Tanzania. Our CPF funded project is mainly based on Greater Mahale ecosystem, where we are trying to identify the priority areas within the ecosystem that can be protected. This is because almost 60% of the chimpanzees in Western Tanzania are outside the protected areas. So we want to work with the community around those areas to protect the chimps that are outside the park. For this conference, it has been an eye-opener, especially on the capacity building. I think I have met a lot of other people who are working in different projects. I think we have networked a lot, and there are a lot of other things that I'll be following up with other people that I've met around here.
My name is Milagro Nuvunga. I am the Executive Director of the Mikaya Foundation, based in Mozambique, and the Manica province. It's in central Mozambique. Well, we got funding from CEPF to work in the Chimanimani-Nyanga mountains, and particularly in the highlands, in the grasslands of the Chimanimani highlands, and they are part of the Chimanimani TFCA that includes Mozambique and Zimbabwe. I would like to say that although this one is more taken from the Zimbabwean side, the Mozambican side is much bigger, and the buffer zone on the Mozambican side is not only big, but with very biodiverse, and of course with many people living in it. I'm very happy, I think, to be in this meeting. It's the first to be at this capacity building meeting. It's the first time I've been in a big meeting with other CEPF grantees.
The highlight of the week has been seeing all the grantees networking together, congregating together, talking about their projects, finding out if there's any opportunities for collaboration, discussing some of the key challenges which they've been facing, and identifying ways in which they could possibly overcome those challenges.
I have managed to contact some few guys from Uganda, Zimbabwe, Mozambique, Malawi, so it's a vast network. Yeah, so I think we will stay in touch for a while.
Actually, right now, 2 or 3 different groups have come together. We are planning to meet next in Durban and find ways to take this work forward. Because although our grants are ending, the work itself has not ended, and we actually, it was like a stepping stone for us to go into new partnerships, and also diversifying the sources of funding so that we can address the issue of conservation, that interface between conservation and livelihoods, using the right mix of funding and partnerships.
I'm a keen bird watcher, so I spend a lot of time with my binoculars around my neck. On the first morning I was by myself birding, and 3 mornings later, we were a bunch of people birding in the morning. So that was, something that came on top. That was, also a way to build, team spirit.